If you want that younger woman to be much more interested in you, you need to ask these 3 questions. Many believe that by pretending to be something they are not, whether due to money or simply by chasing younger women, they will attract them more. But the secret lies in knowing how to communicate. There is something that changes the game: asking questions beforehand. These questions will help her be the one seeking you out. So if you want to know what they are, stay until the end of the video, because I will quickly share them with you. Now, let's dive into it. We are talking about 4 types of triggering questions. These are very, very effective because they are not often used by younger men. Type 1. Setting the tone questions. These are among the most important. If you want a woman to pursue you, you need to give her something to strive for. In other words, you should make your standards clear as an older man. You probably know what you're looking for in a woman, but you might not always communicate it effectively. Men often don't set their own standards and let women do it, which leads to losing interest. Instead of directly stating your expectations, you can communicate them through questions. For example, if you value intelligence, you could ask her what the last good book she read was. If you prefer an adventurous woman, you might ask her what the craziest place she has been is. This way, you establish what you're looking for without being direct, and give her something to impress you with. Think about it. Have you ever felt confused because you didn't know what someone expected from you? When you clearly communicate your standards, everything becomes clearer, making the other person want to rise to the occasion. For instance, if you enjoy deep conversations, you could ask her, "What's the most interesting thing you've learned lately?" This not only shows that you value knowledge, but also opens the door for an engaging conversation. When she responds, she is trying to meet your expectations, even if she doesn't realize it. In this subtle way, you change the dynamic, and she starts wanting to impress you. If she struggles to answer, it's a perfect moment for a joke. Seriously, if you don't have any interesting stories, we need to fix that. This keeps the conversation light and fun while reinforcing your standards. Don't forget that. Type 2. Validation questions. It's important to show interest in a woman, but showering her with compliments can make you seem desperate. Instead, validate something she has put effort into. This resonates more deeply. Pay attention to what she says to understand how she wants to be perceived. Validating means recognizing and appreciating another person's achievements and qualities. Think about how good it feels when someone notices something you've worked hard on. It feels great, right? The same goes for women. When you validate something important to her, it makes her feel seen and appreciated. For example, if she talks about a project she is passionate about, you could say, "That sounds amazing. What inspired you to start that?" This shows that you're genuinely interested in her and what she does. It goes far beyond typical superficial compliments and creates a much deeper connection. Type 3. Authority questions. Showing authority or expertise in a topic that interests a woman can be very attractive. Instead of bragging, it's best to do this subtly with well-thought-out questions. For example, if you're talking with someone who loves traveling, instead of sharing everything you know right away, ask, "I've always thought that local food says a lot about a place. What has been your most memorable meal during your travels?" This demonstrates that you have knowledge, but also invites her to share her experiences. This way, you project confidence and security without coming off as boastful. The key is leveraging what you know in a subtle way that showcases your experience without sounding arrogant. Moreover, it sparks her curiosity about getting to know you better. When she realizes that you have something interesting to offer, her interest in you increases. Finally, let's move on to the last type of questions, though not less important or effective, intriguing questions. These questions are key for sparking curiosity and making her want to know more about you. It's about being a little mysterious and not revealing everything at once. This is very attractive and keeps her interest alive. Think of a time when someone intrigued you by sharing something interesting and then changed the subject, leaving you wanting more. That air of mystery is very effective. You can create intrigue by asking questions that suggest you have an interesting life or unique experiences without giving all the details up front. For example, say something like, "Once I had an adventure in a place that almost no one would dare visit." Then ask, "Have you ever done anything crazy?" With this question, you're not only piquing curiosity about your own experiences, but also encouraging her to share hers. When she asks for more details, give just enough information to maintain the mystery. This combination of sharing while withholding information will make the conversation much more dynamic and entertaining. So there it is. These are the 4 types of questions that can captivate a younger woman and ensure she wants to know much more about you. It's important to highlight that this should all come naturally. Be yourself at all times, because there's nothing more valuable than a man who is transparent and authentic. Who would want someone who isn't genuine? Thank you for joining us until the end. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like our videos, and share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, good luck with your relationships.